Start this live. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, my friend.
To the fountain of youth. Let's get it.
Let's do it. Let's go superhuman, brother. There we go. I love that noise. Tastes so good, huh?
You just got to let it chill there, guys. You just let it chill. So, Ryan, man, good to see you. We got to catch up and hang out a bunch in Dubai. And luckily, I trust you because you just came up to me and were like, Mike, try this. Put a little bit in my mouth. My life has never been the same since. So how did you find out about this? What has been your experience with it? What gets you the most excited about it?
Well, gosh, first of all, I'm just gonna take my hat off here and chill here. So back when about 7 weeks ago, I came across this product. Okay. And it was about almost 8 weeks now. It's been for a little background story on this. For the past 26 years, Mike, as you're aware, we've been friends for quite a while online. Is that I've been dealing with something called frontal temporal lobe dementia, FTD. It recently got kind of brought to mainstream media attention because Bruce Willis has it. Oh, by the way, everyone, Mike and I have this in our, we're talking while we have this as absorbing and turning us into superhuman right now. It's in us right now. So here we go. So anyways, I've been dealing with this and I was at my wit's end. I've been on 20-something different antidepressants. I've taken everything from anti-seizure medication to attention deficit disorder medication, trying to help this because I am the most documented brain at the Amen Clinic. You go to amenclinics.com. That's AMEN clinic.com. Dr. Daniel Amen, he does everything like Justin Bieber, Madonna, Miley Cyrus, all these different celebrities out there, Selena Gomez, a lot of celebrities coming out with mental health issues and stuff like this.
Right.
So, so I've scanned my brain 5 times there so far because I had needed to know where I was headed because I have 2 children. So when it's time for me to get my will stuff going on, like this FTD is a very progressive early onset dementia. It affects the frontal lobe and also the temporal lobes of your brain. And so I've been suffering from this. And I was on the verge of taking my life here. I was actually going to take it August 27th. And I decided that I was going to go ahead and take sleeping pills. An overdose with sleeping pills because I was at my wit's end. My relationship had crumbled apart. I lost quite a bit of money this year. Life was just like, just tired of it, man. Nothing was working. So anyways, I had sleeping pill set up because my regular doctor wouldn't give it to me. And that week, and this was the sleeping pill thing got pushed out until September. I was going to wait because that's the way I wanted to go out because I had watched a lot of near-death experiences. It's important for me to share this because it's a crazy story. As I was going to take my life and go to, my goal was to go meet with Jesus Christ. And he was going to decide if I was supposed to come back or not. And there's a lot of near-death experiences where people had overdose on medication and actually from depression and stuff like this. And God healed them and sent them back and said, no, it's not your time. So I said, that's the way I want to do it. I had a great plan. I had the letters all written. And I still have the letters to today, just as memories. So anyways, enough of that morbid stuff. So then what happened was, I was at a church and a prayer was said over me. And before that, the church pastor came over to me and said, Ryan, God told me to tell you there's nothing he can't heal. And also that humongous things were coming to my life. And I said, okay, well, that's cool. I've been praying this for 26 years. Hopefully that's the case because I'd like to be healed now is what I was thinking inside right there, right? Because after church, I'm going to pray for you. So after church, 9:15 at night, that night, about almost 8 weeks ago, 7.5 weeks ago, it's been now. They prayed for me. 6 people did. And I had anointing oil. There was not a dry hair on my head of this oil, frankincense oil. They prayed on me. And afterwards, the pastor said to me, he goes, the spirit of fear has left you. And yes, I did have the spirit of fear because I was scared of taking my own life. And so anyways, then what happened was my friend called me 2 days later on Monday. And I was told to sleep with the oil on my head that night. And then so I woke up the next day. That was a beautiful day on Monday. Some great things happened. But Tuesday, my friend Reggie Williams called me up and said, Ryan, he said that God told me to tell you to forgive you and add you back on Facebook. And God told me that what I have is going to completely We can't say heal. So I'm going to say make you really smart and kind of reverse some things here. We'll say, okay, there's the disclaimer. So I was like, okay, well, Reggie, what is it? What is it? Because I've tried everything. I've gone to the shamans and smoke toads in Mexico. You know, I've gone to shamans in the Andes Mountains for a month and done Pedro cactus. I've done ayahuasca with shamans over here. I've done all these medications and stuff like this. What is it? Because I was having such a hard time. Having dementia is really tough, guys. I had disassociation. I did disorder. Look at my Facebook. I was barely online. So he tells me we found a way to go ahead and turn the mitochondria on within 5 minutes and turn it back to where the batteries of the cell, the mitochondria, where the powered them up to where you were 5 to 10 years old again. And I said, okay, this is the only thing I have not heard right here whatsoever. So I was like, okay, well, I want to see this. Like, so I ordered the product. It comes on Saturday, Mike. And I went ahead and took it at 2 o'clock that afternoon. 5 minutes later, all of a sudden I felt this fluttering on my brain. I was laying down before I went out. And all of a sudden, I said, what in the world is this? All of a sudden, inner peace came over me for the first time in 26 years. And at that same time, self-love came over me at the same time. I had no self-love. I had no inner peace for 26 years. I was a freaking wreck. And then I remember I would pray to God and I say, God, why have you forsaken me? Because people would say, God is peace, God is love, God is within us. And I was like, well, I don't got inner peace. I don't got self-love. I would try. So therefore God can't be any, but I would try to love. I would quote, love my family. I would love my friends. I love my business partners. I love everything around the freaking world. But truly, you can't love anything truly unless you have inner peace to self-love, to loving other people. So since then, Mike, fast forward to today, 8 weeks past this, I have not had one suicidal thought whatsoever since then. You and I met in Dubai. It's the first time I've traveled all around the world, did 9 countries traveling this last year. I didn't really enjoy any of these trips so much because in the back of my mind, I always had this mental stuff going on no matter where I went to all these beautiful countries. But, you know, you and I met as brothers, and then we had some really good workouts together, right? And here we are. We're both involved in cryptocurrency. And this has just been like turning on our brains for our teams, and we're turning people into superhumans right now, you and I.
Yeah. And so, you know, I got some stories to tell of my life and some people I shared this with when I was in Las Vegas this week. But I just want to make sure you guys understand, because I asked them, I said, do you know what the mitochondria are? And a lot of people don't. So this is from genome.gov. Okay. Mitochondria generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell's biochemical reactions. Chemical energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in small molecules, ATP. I do remember that from science class. But here's the interesting part. Those membranes functions in the purpose of mitochondria, which is essentially to produce energy. That energy is produced by having chemicals within the cell go through the pathways, or in other words, be converted. So whether it's, some different cells have different amounts of mitochondria because they need more energy. So for example, the muscle has a lot of mitochondria, the liver does too, the kidney as well, and to a certain extent, the brain. So we're essentially talking about the energy producing cells in your entire body needed to do almost any function that happens. So that's why, and this is like instant, Ryan. I mean, when you first gave me this, I had a 14-hour flight to Dubai.
Right.
I couldn't sleep at all. Should have been jet lagged and completely useless. You give this to me at like 11 o'clock at night, and I fell asleep at like 1. We get up at 7 a.m. and go to work out, and I get a little bit more. And I'm just like focused. Like I have all this energy. I'm just like doing like 5 more reps than what I normally would do in another country with jet lag, with barely any sleep. And I mean, I was hooked the whole time we're in Dubai. I'm like, Ryan, let me get another, let me get another dropper there. This stuff's amazing.
You're like
and the whole trip, I was alert, having fun, doing whatever, no issues with the jet lag, the time off or whatever. And I've continued to use it since. And it's just been life-changing. So thank you for sharing it with me.
Man, you're welcome, brother. And that's what this is about, is making people feel the best you can feel. I mean, one thing I wanted to add to that, to note on that slide, what I saw was the most mitochondria in your eyes, your brain, and your heart. So what do most people pass from? Either a brain issue or a heart issue. Think about that. Mitochondria in all cells except the red blood cells. So they're in all of our neurons. This is how we're becoming superhumans right now. They're in all of our, why I'm 47, I don't have a single wrinkle on my face at all right now anymore, is because in 2 days, the stem cells were activated with mitochondria, and our skin, Mike, your skin looks just freaking awesome, bro. You just look like a sexy stud right there. I mean, we're looking like just feeling like rock stars and feeling good. We can help everyone feel like this, you know? And the thing about it is this hits so fast because you're leaving it under your tongue, taking it every, 2 hours, putting it under your tongue. And it doesn't matter if you're taking this increases your free will is what I say, Mike. Does that sound like I'll elaborate on this, but would you agree? This increases your free will.
Yes, definitely. There's no limitations anymore.
This is the limit. Is this the closest thing to limitless pill you've ever seen?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. So what I mean by this, everyone, is I was with Eric in Malaysia. I went from Dubai to Malaysia. Eric went 50 hours without sleeping because he was launching a crypto. Okay. I was like, and you can take this and go to sleep, and the sleep on this is amazing, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's whatever you need. Like there's no up, there's no jittery, there's no it's whatever you want to do at the time. If you want to go out and work out and run for 2 hours, you can. Or if you want to take a nap and relax and meditate, you can do that as well.
Oh, it's beautiful for meditation. I mean, it's like I can feel the energy in my hands, like freaking energetic fireballs right now on this stuff, right? So what I'm doing is I'm powering this by colostrum. Also, what I'm sending you some, this is going to make it to a whole new level right here. You get the proper fuel for the fire. This is the fire right here, the conversion into pure ATP energy with the mitochondria. So we're activating our neurons, just activating the whole entire brain is what we're doing. Because people say, oh, you only use X amount of percent of your brain. Well, I'm going to say that, Mike, us superhumans, we're using a little bit more than the average person right now with this, and it's a beautiful thing. So anyways, this, I'm so thankful that this came into our hands. But, it's like you and I, we work in cryptocurrency. A lot of our online marketer friends, they work in cryptocurrency. The thing about it is I'm going to say that, the best gift that you can give to someone, it's fun to make money. We're in a global transition. The dollar is not doing too hot, along with other fiat systems. There's this transition taking place. But also on the health side of things, what we have going on right now is we have the 5G networks, we have the Wi-Fi's, we have the cell phone towers. And then we had COVID roll through. So you guys do some due diligence. Go ahead and Google, mitochondria and 5G, mitochondria and cell phones, mitochondria and cell phone towers, and watch what happens. Everyone's mitochondria is lower down right now. That's why when the scandemic came around, the pandemic,
yeah,
or whatever it was, excuse me. So anyways, when that came out, now people are talking about the combination of the two things, the 5G, and this coming together like this and having an effect. Well, it did, because what happened was I never did those. I never was into that stuff whatsoever. I got COVID once and got through it, right? But the thing that is interesting is go ahead and Google COVID and mitochondria. Again, it knocks the mitochondria down. I'm going to read a quick quote to you guys right now about a mitochondria situation, what COVID does to the thing. My point is what I'm making is this is why everyone needs this, what we have right here, guys, okay? Because we're going to reset you, bring you back to where you're 5-10 years old, and that little pandemic wasn't back then. So here we go. Listen to this. Here's why mitochondria are so important when it comes to moving beyond the COVID, and why it's important time to use more mito. Scientists have found that at peak infection time, there are distinct changes in different regions of the brain, including in a large decrease in mitochondria genes in the cerebellum, the part of the brain that controls our muscles, balance, cognition, and emotion. The lung is the primary site of infection, but molecular signals are being transmitted, affecting the entire body, with the heart, kidney, and liver being more affected than others, even long after the virus is gone. You guys, so point proven, every single person on the planet, I'm not saying this for a marketing ploy. The reason why I'm saying this is because Mike and I want you guys to feel like a freaking $1 million, so you can go make $1 million all that much faster in anything that you're passionate about in this life, right? Mike, next question.
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of get into the details of what this is and what it does. Just so you guys know, and again, do your own research, but this is a stimulant-free natural energy from the mitochondria that can outlast your longest day, enhance brain ability with the vision, clarity, and focus to meet your every challenge, mood enhancement and chronic stress reduction, deeper and more restorative sleep, cellular detoxification and repair, And I mean, you guys can go here, you know, the links down below, but look at the ingredients here. I was blown away, Ryan. It's really just, you know, natural medicine that has been lost.
Right.
It's, you know, all good stuff that you want in your body. They have just put it together. I'm going to tell you a testimony from Vegas, but you guys can go here. The amount of
I want to comment on the ingredient list. These are, just to be clear, this is not your normal. This replaces all for $3 a day, guys. Let's get to the numbers. It's $107 a month after tax and shipping for this one product right here. Then we have the skincare also that makes you look really even sexier. Okay, so with the ingredient list, these are nanotized ingredients. That means all those besides the oils are nanotized. You cannot have a hard shape or powder form nanotized. So if you have any vitamins that have like, which more than likely you do, right, you take, okay, they're not nanotized. So you're just wasting it. It's just going right through you. Go ahead, Mike.
No, so I was just saying there's tons of testimonials here about, you know, how it's helped people with various things improve their health. So I'm in Vegas, Ryan, and
I can't hear you. Yeah. That's good. Go ahead.
There we go. Okay. Internet.
You're in Vegas. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm in Vegas. We're getting ready to go out. Like she was struggling. And I'm like, just take some of this. She's like, what is it? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just trust me. And I had put this into one of my CBD bottles because it's too big to bring on the plane. So they thought it was CBD. That's what they're thinking.
It doesn't matter. It's all legal. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So then my other buddy is like, he's had some severe nerve damage in the past. So he still has like, I think it hurts him in his elbows. So I give them both some of this. 2 minutes later, Ian's like, Mike, what was that? Because I told him it was like CBD just so they would take it. He's like, that wasn't CBD. I'm like, CBD doesn't do this. He's like, that tingle that I've had in my elbow for the last 5 months is gone. And I'm like, yeah, dude, this stuff is like repairs your mitochondria. It's all natural and it's absolutely amazing. And then my other friend who had the pinched nerves in her back, once he says that, she says the same thing. She's like, her back was hurting her. She almost wasn't going to go out. She's like, it's gone. She's like, how is this possible in 2 minutes that these things, I can no longer feel them? I said, I'm telling you guys, do your research, but you're going to want to get this.
Right. So people are like probably wondering, well, how is that possible? How did I go from dumb to extremely intelligent in my first use? Yeah, I like to be sarcastic a little bit. I got my sarcasm back with this. That's cool. So I started rapping. I mean, anyway, so here's the deal is I described the mitochondria like recessed can lighting.
Oh yeah.
Like this.
Is a good.
Okay. I love this analogy here. So if you think this came to me, all right. Now what happens is if one of these lights goes out, for example, okay, the room is still lit up, but inside that mitochondria right there, that light, is dark. Okay. You cannot have dark in the light and you cannot have light in the dark. You also cannot be happy and sad at the same time. You can be happy and sad back and forth, but you cannot be happy and sad at the same time. So when one of those lights goes out or the mitochondria, you blow a fuse over a stressful event or an accident, for example. Okay. We say, did you blow a fuse? Like, you like have a trauma or something like this. Right. Yeah, if you watch a scary movie, it lowers your mitochondria. If you have sugary drinks, stay away from sugar, guys. We have some alternative things we can discuss. Just heads up with some colostrum on a side note. But sugar does, okay, in trauma, physical trauma, mental trauma, everyone is traumatized. Mike, I like to ask people, what percentage of the world do you think has depression, anxiety, or PTSD? What do you think?
I would say well over 80% nowadays.
Okay, so people usually say, I'd say the average like 65 to 75%, a lot most say, but the lowest I've gotten is 50%. So okay, well, that's okay. But the thing, and the reason is, again, with these cell phone towers and COVID, everyone's mitochondria is down. So when they're down, they're susceptible. Back to the lights. Now, what happens when one of these lights are out and it's dark inside it in the mitochondria? Now, this is where dis-ease sets in. Okay. This is where what I call stinking thinking sets in, these negative thoughts, stinking thinking, or depression, anxiety. This is why people, like, after one day of this stuff, they have any of these three, PTSD, out the window. Okay. Just go, whoop, like that. So what's very interesting, what's up, Sean? Yeah, I love the quotes there. So, so then also this is where pain sets in. So back to your friends, this is why pain was just gone instantly, because Google pain mitochondria. Okay, go ahead and, just, hi, Marie. And so now what we're doing with this is we're taking, it's like this right here is like this right here. This is like a light switch. This is like a dimmer switch. We're gonna go ahead and crank that supper up through the dimmer switch on lights, go full throttle on this stuff. Okay. Man, I'm like, oh, geez, this bounce all around. It's just getting, huge with this stuff. Sorry. So then what happens is we turn all the lights on. We synchronize all the electrical grid within the system just like that. Okay. You guys, this has 0 caffeine in it. I'm having a second coffee of the day. I'm talking fast to get to the freaking point, not bore you guys. Be nice and animated. But the point is this: I'm happy on this stuff. Everyone is happy, focused, motivated. This is like Viagra times 1,000, I say. I lost 10 pounds the first month off this with 0 cardio, except in a certain room in the house. Let me see what else. And your IQ goes up. Your EQ, emotional intelligence, actually increases. When you say, Mike, on this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you guys, when you turn the lights back on, now you have all the light in the light body going on. You have your electrical system going on. And this is the only product in the world that will do this right here. Okay. So, yes.
And so I'll just say this, Ryan, is guys, just get one bottle. That's it. This is not MLM. There's no auto ship. There's no points, binary, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Simple affiliate link. Just try one bottle, 30-day money back guarantee. You'll love this in 5 minutes.
The thing about it is also on the business side of this, and we're going to go bounce back maybe for some other stuff, Mike. But with the business side of this, what I love about this is you do not have to ever buy a single bottle ever. I mean, how? Right. So you sign up for free as a sign up in the link here, you guys, below as what's called a refer. You click on the join button, click on sign up as a referring customer. Okay, it's the first option. Then what you're going to do is you don't have to buy any product, okay, to take part in the compensation plan. By the way, we ship to every country on the planet, which I love also. That's great, wow. Right?
Okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we ship to every country on the planet. And then 30-day money back guarantee, like you had mentioned. But also the fact there's a unilevel compensation plan. The money starts rolling in, and it pays every minute of the day. And you can go ahead and withdraw as many times as you want a day. We actually took straight to your bank using Zelle or ACH. We actually had a discussion today with the CEO about CoinZoom also for cryptocurrency payments. Nice. And also commissions. So that's more than likely up and coming right away here, guys, because we've brought on a lot of amazing cryptocurrency millionaires into this company now as of this week. So you guys, that's a perfect business opportunity. And the biggest thing is it's such good karma to make people feel the best they ever have in their entire lives, right?
Dude, I don't think there was a person on that Dubai trip who didn't order a bottle of this.
Right. Mike, like we were in a room. Tell them what happened. Go ahead.
So we're in a room waiting for somebody, and Ryan just gets it out, starts giving it to everyone. I mean, every single person was like, whatever their issue was. The one lady had issues with diabetes and her blood sugar felt amazing. Everything was great. I mean, there was an 80-year-old guy there that Ryan interviewed that, was just full of energy all the time, dancing around. So everyone there, I think, ended up ordering a bottle. It was that amazing. And when you see that something happen so consistently and so quickly, it gets you excited. A lot of times you'll have to take a supplement like creatine or something for 60 days consistently to be like, oh yeah, I am kind of starting to feel better. People can't do that in this day and age. If you don't feel something in 5 minutes, you're probably going to move on.
Right. And you look through Mike, would you ever get off this stuff?
I don't know. Sometimes, like Ryan, you got to make sure you take it the right way. I think you say every 2 to 3 hours, but there'll be times I'll forget, and then I'll kind of be like, whatever, maybe I feel a little down or tired, and I'm like, oh, it's been like 7 hours since I've taken some more Mito. I better take some, take it, and like instantly you're great.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're hungry, right? You're kind of like, gosh, what do I want? Oh yeah, I need a cup of coffee right now. Oh, it's kind of like just like that.
Yeah.
you kind of go through like in your back of your mind, ding, 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 what do I need? I'm always have the more Mito, right? Like just boom, just like this.
Right.
I know there's a lot of companies out there, the health and wellness. I mean, people don't even want to spend $10 a month like on an auto ship or anything like this. Like you don't have to spend any money on this. It's just like in the back of your head. It's just like something that has to happen, even though it's $10. I'm not gonna mention any company names, you know, and there's all these different products out there and stuff like this, but it really truly comes down to what the product is. Okay.
Right.
If we're gonna go ahead and make your life the best every single day and make you a rock star, movie star, and other kinds of stars, you know, out there, wink, wink with this. Okay. Every single day, then you're probably going to want to stay on it, you know? So, and that's the beautiful thing is because we truly are. I mean, people, we have parties at our house. This is the difference. Like, and we'll have people come into the house or we're just drinking wine and stuff like this and hanging out. You know, there is no business presentation. We just have this stuff out. Say, hey, try this. Okay, go ahead. Oh, you know, go ahead and put some of this stuff on your face. I like the skincare, Mike. Why don't you talk about this for a second?
Yeah, you gave me a little sample there.
Oh, so bottle this stuff. Go ahead.
I love that what you said though. The presentation is just putting a few drops in someone's mouth. That's it. That's the presentation.
The presentation is party. Okay, let's get it right. Okay.
I mean, you know more about this than I do, but the places you want to focus on right here is
yeah. So what you do is you put this on your because this penetrates the bone. So this goes
temple
straight into the skull, into the brain actually, and it stimulates the mitochondria in the brain. Yeah, go ahead and put that in. I use it all over my face, and that's why crow's foot said bye bye. Crows flew away. Crows flew away. Okay. Then what I also like to do is I put this on my stomach because if I have, you know, like I'm slimming down even more right now. I lost 10 pounds this month with zero cardio with this stuff. It's going to go ahead if you have cellulite or anything like this, you know, troubled area, dad bod. We got kids, Mike. We're,
gotcha.
You know, sexy fathers and we want to be sexier. So we put this on the stomach. It goes away. And then also you can even put this on the back of your neck because now it's going to penetrate into the brain stem, into the cerebral spinal fluid. Hit that spot too, Mike, you know, right. And that gets into the neurons also right there to activate. So, Mike,
it's right where you feel that, like the little ball bone right in the back of your skull.
Yep. I mean, I looked at your pictures in Vegas, man, and like, it's like everywhere you just feel like a rock star. I take this on the airplane, you know, I have my wine in one hand and my coffee in the other hand and my more Mito, like, and I just like go throughout the, you know, on a flight, no matter where it is in the world. And I'm ready to like,
he does too. He's not joking. We were in the restaurant. He's going up to the cooks, the servers, like, just open your mouth and take a couple drops of this and
get your Instagram, send a message, check it out with them at the end of the meal. How you feel? Okay. I'll talk to you shortly. Here's some information on WhatsApp, but you know, boom, just close them. I mean, that's why I've signed up over 120 people in the first month, just direct to me in this thing, right. You know? So
somebody asked ready to order site link. So just look down below on Facebook, YouTube, wherever in the description, you'll see the affiliate link. And, you know, yep. I wasn't planning on promoting this. I'm like, Ryan, I don't have time.
Well, you're directly underneath me on this. So, I mean, I want them to have for you to have the commission. It's going to be, if you go to moremito.com, Mike, let's see. And then it was moremito.com, no www, .com / okay. So the / thing, and then you're going to put Michael Tharp edu. Okay. So moremito.com / Michael Tharp, THARP EDU. Okay.
And that's in the comments right now in this video already.
Right. So you're going to see his contact information at the top of the website just to confirm. You're going to click on join, click as a referring customer. And you guys, what I recommend is they have a special pack. Okay. Don't just buy the bottle. Okay. Mike, you really need to get this. Okay. They have a pack for $235 after tax and shipping. It consists of 2 of these bottles, a 2-month supply right here of this good stuff. You know, perfect for you to have a ball if you're single, you know, and you can take this and have the other one just kind of give it away to people to use all through the time. It has a 1-month supply for you to take every 2 hours. And so you get 2 of these and you get 1 of these. Perfect for a married couple, boyfriend, girlfriend couple, whatever. Okay. And then to go for a month. All right. So Michael, I highly recommend, you know, getting this package. Okay. Yes, both products are phenomenal, guys. In the results that you have in your first month, this is going to show, and it's going to bring a lot more increased sales, and your results are going to be a lot greater having both those products. So don't just go buy a bottle for $110. You check the auto ship; it'll knock $10 off. You can delete that auto ship as soon as you order. If you want to do that, it's up to you. But you're not going to want to get off this, so just leave it on for now and revisit that idea in about 2 or 3 weeks. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, that super bundle's a really good.
Super bundle number 1 is what you want. Super bundle number 1, or else you have super bundle number 2, which has 12 of those little things that Mike has. That if you're splitting between 2 people and want to give it away half of it to the other person, it's a good option as well. So,
well, yeah, man, I think that covers it. Guys, I'm telling you, just try one bottle. That's it.
Sean Davis has got to get on this stuff.
Yeah, Sean will love this. He's super into fitness.
In a month with how hard he works out, doing all those burpees, the burp master. He's gonna be like, rock
He's
star.
already Superman. I don't know, Superman on steroids. I don't know.
Yeah, it's I was watching Superhuman, a super movie last night, and had also Batman, this movie from a few years ago. I've just been slacking. I don't watch a lot of TV, and I was like, it's just because when I grew up, I loved Superman. I called him Duperman when I was a kid, and then I got into like Captain America, after college, and Hulk, Incredible Hulk as well at the same time. So those are my 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying? But I look at these superhumans, and as I'm looking at, it was funny when I was watching this movie last night, the Superman stuff. I was looking at Superman, and he had these wrinkles on his forehead, and I was like, oh man, you need some more Mito. I was like, bro, okay, we got you covered.
Well, listen, I think what we're going to do is just continue to bring people on and let them share their testimonials.
Yeah.
When you can change someone's life, that's what moves people, right? That's what gives us our drive, our passion to bring these things to you guys. I normally don't do health and wellness stuff, but this is different.
Because this enhances, that's what you're passionate about. I mean, you wake up earlier in the morning if you want to, again, with your free will, because this does not have any effect on your neurotransmitters. I mean, like coffee, okay, it takes care of it gets the dopamine going. You smoke an e-cigarette.
Caffeine is so bad for you.
Well, I don't think there's anything bad. Okay.
That's another video.
Yeah. If someone does a stupid e-cigarette or whatever, like they're just trying to manipulate your stuff,
Right.
But now what we're doing is we're getting down to the ATP energy of the cells, so you can use your free will to make those neurotransmitters work how they're supposed to work right there. Instead of being a slave to these and throwing off, you get your free will back with this is what happens here.
No, I love it.
Good
All right.
stuff.
Well, thank you everyone for jumping on. If you want to replay this live, it'll be available. And I'm sure Ryan and I will get together and do some more testimonials of how this is helping so many people around the world.
Hey, and also just sort of shout out to my Instagram and Twitter, everyone. Please add me and follow me and say what up. Is Superhuman Rise. Rise is my nickname, RYZE. So it's just Superhuman, RYZE. Follow me. And I want everyone on this video to definitely sign up for Mike's link so I can assist you with that also. Super bundle number 1 for sure. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right, Ryan, you have a great day, brother. I appreciate you.
Oh, by the way, this weekend, I don't know if you guys are aware, I put my hat back.
Oh, yeah, you're going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas for the Formula One racetrack. I just we got a beautiful $11 million mansion down there. If you guys are in Vegas, come to our house party down there that I'm throwing. And also, they turned Vegas into a Formula One racetrack.
Yeah, it was crazy all the stuff they were doing down there.
This is crazy, right? Like all of us been to Vegas. You're just there this week. I was like, gosh, Mike, I wish you were just.
I know, just a few more days.
Well, I got you see our mansion if you want. We're done. But anyways, you guys, they turned the city into a racetrack. This is gonna be like a video game, right? Like they probably did do this in a video game. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we'll see you guys in Vegas at the Formula One. Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to represent, and it on the strip.
Oh,
with my crypto millionaire buddies.
I'm going to manifest. You're going to get this into like one of the driver's mouths.
Oh, you already know it. Yeah.
And then he'll probably win. And then
Straight
he'll be on the stage just dumping this on his head.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for that. I got it. Thank you. You got any other great ideas? Let me know. Okay. We got
All right. You guys have a